Welcome everybody to Shitty Cowboys. And hey everybody, what happened last time?
Well, as I recall, we come home from Wisp Gulch, I think it was, where we'd basically staged yet another wild Western revolution. And we was real tired and dirty and smelly. We wanted to take a bath. Well, anyhow, we came up to the old homestead on I See Your Point, and the door was ajar. And I ain't saying it was made of mustard now. I'm saying it was like slightly open. So we took a post outside the door and got ready to do a good old-fashioned breech bang and clear. And I called out and says, I hope there's nobody in there unless he's fixing to get shot in the balls. And nobody answered. We went in, and there was a dead dwarf lady with like size 15 man's boots on, just stinking up the living room there. And we stood around jawing for a while about what we was going to do with her and where she might have come from. We discovered she'd been dead about 3 days. There had been signs of some kind of, I think she'd been stabbed, right?
Yes.
And then we was just about to go take her outside and bury her. And there was a knock at the door, and it was Sheriff Peter Wildhog Buck, possessor of the manliest name this side of the Pecos. And he wandered in, and he saw us carrying this dead dwarf, who also had a badge on her possession, identifying herself as a deputy of this feller's. So he thought he'd apprehended us in the middle of trying to cover up a murder, and we hashed it out for a while. Made some threats, and then he basically came to our way of thinking that we didn't do the murder because it just didn't add up. We just arrived and she'd already been dead 3 days, etc., etc. So he said, all right, well, how about you come along all peaceful like then? And I said, well, all right, but we got to have a bath first. So then we got bathed by the local,
long time.
So it took like 25 minutes to get a bath from these policemen. And then we agreed to change our clothes and get put in the paddy wagon and taken off to, where was it now?
Copper Reach.
Copper Reach. So we arrived at Copper Reach. Sheriff put us in the cells.
Missed a key detail. Sean Marston did fart through the open window.
That's true. Yeah, he farted through the window.
And then they farted back on you.
And then I got my pocket watch.
Forgot about
one
that.
of those fellas in the ass, I believe.
Yep.
Anyway, we arrived at Copper Reach. We got put in the cells. Sheriff Wild Hog Buck fucked off for a while. Left us in the charge of Brandon, who weren't too smart. God bless him. We persuaded him by means of telling him some very wholesome jokes that we was all friends and that he should let us out of the cell. And he did that. And we were outside of the cells just all being good friends. And that was pretty much where we left it last time, I think.
Yep. I think that's a pretty good recap. So we'll be starting it off in the jail, the sheriff's office of Copper Reach. So it's a pretty small room. Brandon was behind a desk. He didn't notice that the keys were hanging on the wall next to the front door that goes out into Copper Reach. It is getting pretty dark now outside. You all travel pretty much the entire day to get to Copper Reach on horseback. It's a pretty far journey. So just inside this small cells, Brandon's standing there now that he has helped you all out, and it's just the two jail cells, desk, door, and the sheriff has his own like little office, but Brandon said it's locked. Brandon said he's not allowed in there.
Oh, that was right.
So,
Well, Brandon.
uh-huh.
You good? No, it's all right. You go on.
What y'all want to do?
Well, I thought might be fun is that we will play hide and go seek.
I like it.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this'll work.
No peeking.
Okay.
You
I'm
too,
gonna
Mr. Marston.
I'm gonna count to 10, Brandon.
All right.
You better find some place good to hide, 'cause I'm awful good at finding.
All right.
1,
And you hear
2.
you hear like some bumping and rustling. And it sounds like he's doing something to the desk that he was sitting at.
Oh, where could Brandon be? I guess we better go looking.
As soon as you open your eyes, the desk is like wobbling back and forth, like a couple inches off the ground either side, and you could just see him like in like where the legs go. Usually, he's a pretty big man, so him cramming under there, like the desk is like sitting on his back now, and he's
Well, I'm
covering his
gonna
eyes.
I'm gonna walk straight past him and go to the sheriff's office.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then.
Oh, I don't know where he is. I better look over here.
Fuck. You hear him giggle. The door is locked. The sheriff's door is locked.
I'm gonna roll to look around for keys.
Yeah, good call.
That worked well last time.
Well, Jambalaya in that case is just gonna be like walking around pantomiming looking for Brandon. Like, you know what? I think he must be the best darn hider in all the county. I ain't found him nowhere.
There is literally just the 2 jail cells that you can see through the bars, and then this desk and the rest of the room is just empty. Sean, where are you like looking for keys at? Because I wouldn't have you roll. I think it was one of you already rolled last game to spot the keys hanging on the wall. So that
okay.
wouldn't. Yeah. So that was for the jail cell keys. So carrying that roll back over, I think you'd be able to tell. Like I said, this room's not gigantic or anything, so you don't see them on the walls anywhere.
Would that be sleight of hand for me to
Try to
pick them off of him? Because I'm sure he has them, right? But pretend like I'm trying to find him, you know, pat around. You're like, I
wonder
some
if he's
noise
in his own
down here.
pockets.
Try to get the keys. Be like, I don't see anybody.
Yeah, you can do a sleight of hand to try to like feel around his pockets.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be a pretty hard check for a 15. Damn. Yeah, you're going through his pockets pretty thoroughly, and his jeans are actually pretty tight.
Oh god. I forgot he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's pretty big, and you think that they probably only had one sheriff's deputy uniform at the time. So he just had to make do with what they had. So going through, like, you don't even have to like go into the pockets. You can kind of just do some light padding on the butt and the sides, and you don't think this guy could hold keys in his pockets if you wanted to.
Not in his pockets. All right, I'm gonna investigate. Keep looking. My
So
investigation sucks.
Oh yeah, it's a -1, but you still got a 13. Um, so while you're down here, feeling him up, each side of the desk that's kind of like wobbling left and right. There's drawers on both sides, and you can kind of like the drawers are kind of rattling pretty hard because he's like laughing so fucking hard that it's like shaking the entire desk.
I wonder if he's in this drawer here.
He laughs even harder at that. Fucking idiots. And you're able to like pull the drawers open, and you can see that there are the smaller keys in the big comical key ring that was for the jail cell keys.
I'm gonna snatch him quietly.
Yep, you got them now.
Okay, I'm gonna go open the door. How many keys are on here?
Just one. It's just
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go to the door and pop it open. And inside this room, it's decorated with like a lot. There's like a jambalaya. You could point out a stuffed cougar, and there's just like there's like a antelope head on the wall. It's kind of just all of this guy's like biggest.
That's
hunting.
one of them bodiless antelopes, Sean. Sometimes you see them roaming out there on the prairie without no bodies, just floating around heads with a piece of wood where the body should be. Sometimes when the moon's right, you can just see them out there over the hills, some silhouettes there, floating around, all majestic, like a goose.
That was good.
Inside this room, you also see that there is he's got it's a lot nicer looking desk, a big mahogany desk. Behind him, on the wall, there is what looks like some kind of scaled head that is kind of like a mix between like an elephant and like a triceratops. You've never seen anything like this. And then, yeah, he's...
Haven't I? Can I do some kind of check to see if I know what this is?
Yeah, sure.
Good nature?
Yeah, I think nature would be the best. What is
No, I don't know.
No, yeah, it's you've
That is the largest dang bullfrog I ever saw, Sean. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a bullfrog. Holy shit.
But yeah, it's kind of like too crowded in here. Like, you think that at one point it was probably pretty well decorated if there was like only a few kind of animal trophies, but this guy went just a little too buck wild. What's his name? It's got a lot of I think
Wild Hog. Peter Wild Hog Buck went
right
hog
there
wild.
it is. That's why I couldn't remember if it was buck or hog. Yeah, he went a little buck wild in here.
So he's a hoarder.
Yeah, he's an animal
He's hoarding.
hoarder. Dead animal hoarder.
Ain't no sense in. Ain't no sense in that at all.
Can I lock that guy in the room?
Yeah, you like just close the sheriff's door and then just lock it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear him just
Okay.
laughing still under that desk.
Are the windows in here?
There are no windows in here. There was windows
No, it's
on
just
the.
like.
Yeah, there was windows in the other room, in the kind of like the main area with the jail cell. There's no windows in this room. Oh, were you gonna want? You wanted to escape out?
I just wondered if there was like another way out through this
Yeah.
room with the lock going on, but if not, never mind. I think he's probably going to stay under that desk until somebody finds him. So
Yeah. Maybe he.
I don't think he's smart enough to get bored.
Maybe the sheriff just didn't want it to be as easy to get into this room as a window, but obviously he didn't plan on Brandon's being the one standing guard.
That was his first mistake when he left him alone. Well, I suggest we look for evidence of who this informer is, who's framing us for this murder. Or just anything interesting, really. I mean, if we got something we could blackmail the sheriff with, that'd probably be helpful too. So yeah, I guess I'll investigate his desk.
Yeah, desk drawer is the way
9.
to go. What'd you get?
A 9.
A 9. It's got, you can, like, you just go up to the desk and you can see that this one also has drawers. This one has a lot more drawers than the desk outside. It's a lot bigger than the desk outside. But this one, every drawer has a small lock on it. And like I mentioned, the first key you found, it's obviously not the same key to this desk as it was to that room.
Anything in here we could use to pry the drawers open with?
There's a lot of stuffed animal carcasses. You might be. Oh yeah, you all don't have your weapons, do you?
Nope.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly.
We have anything on us? They took everything, right?
Just weapons. So if you've got anything like in your on your character sheet that.
All right. Well, I think I probably do.
Shovel. Got a shovel.
I picture like a kind of like a fold out, like a collapsible shovel, because you apparently always have this thing. So if it was a full size shovel, that'd be kind of weird. But maybe just like a one to like
an
dig
entrenching
poop.
tool.
Yeah,
Kind
to
of
dig
thing.
poop holes.
Yeah,
It's for
Come on,
poop holes.
Sean, get in there.
I also have
Specifically
Smith's
for-
tools, it says. So
I've never really known what that means in D&D. I know it's
That'll
like
be
to,
like a hammer and tongs.
yeah.
I'd have thought.
a hammer. Claw hammer.
Maybe a really small anvil.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try and bust these open with my shovel.
Okay, with the shovel. Yeah, do a let's do just an athletics check. I am gonna say that obviously, even if you roll bad, you're gonna be able to, Oh, 19. Never mind.
I busted them all by breaking one open.
I was gonna
Rip the
say
whole
that
back
you,
off the desk.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that it's a wooden desk. You will eventually be able to make it through, but depending on how well you roll, it's gonna be louder and take more time. But however, with a 19, yeah, you're able to like Fonzie it, where you hit one side of the desk and it just like you hit it right in the middle, and like all three
The
of the
drawers
drawers
just all pop out.
yeah, and you
That was really impressive, Sean. Wow.
Thanks, boy.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
I learned from the best.
You give him my regards, because that was really impressive.
What is you, boy?
Oh, Shaw. You flatterer. Anyhow, what we got?
There's a lot of paperwork in these drawers.
Take it all.
Yeah, just like tons of paperwork.
Too much to carry?
No. Like you could carry it. I just didn't know if you wanted to look through it in here or what.
I don't know how long we got.
Yeah, we should take it with us. We have a
Alright.
bag.
Is there anything like a map of the local surroundings, the environment nearby?
I'm gonna roll it up in my bedroll, all the paperwork.
So, if you wanted to, Jambalaya, do you want to, before he rolls it up, kind of try to parse through and try to find a map?
Yeah, I guess I'll just do a quick scan to see if we can get something that will, give us the lie of the land, because I don't know, and well, neither of us knows this place.
All right. Yeah, you're able to. Okay, yeah, you're able to kind of scan through these papers just real quick. You don't know how much time you've got, so you're just going quick looking for a map, any map, and you do find one, and it is a map that is. It's got Copper Reach in it. It's not the entire area of West Hollow, but it's got Copper Reach in the center, and then it sprawls out a little bit more, maybe like 3-4 miles circumference around Copper Reach, and there are 2 different red circles that are dotting in the map, They're probably a couple hundred yards, maybe like a mile or two from each other. On the map, it's kind of hard to gauge. The map doesn't look like it's perfectly to scale or anything, but it's got yeah, those two markings that are, as far as you can tell, it looks like they're probably like in the side of the mountains.
That is food for thought. I don't think we should wait around here too long because, as much as I believe Sheriff Wild Hog Buck when he said that he believed us, I ain't going to rely on him to do all the investigating because I think we'd probably just get hanged.
So,
Fortunately, I do have my ass hat.
oh my god!
Forgot about
So,
it. I forgot.
we can ride twos up on Romulus and
my
get the fuck out of town.
He's huge.
And we can think about what we're going to do next. I think we should, before we leave, just have a quick check, see if there's any weapons or equipment that we can use. Maybe some rations or something like that. Just, because we're going to have to rough it probably and just get the hell out of town. For a little while, we'll go through this paperwork and see if we got any more leads. And if not, we'll check out these points on the map. How does that sound to you, brother?
Sound pretty good, boy.
All right. We need to roll to look, see if we can find any kind of weapons or survival equipment there, DM.
So A, I can't believe I forgot about the ass hat, and obviously nobody would have taken your hat because it's a fucking hat. Jeez, color me surprised. And then, so I want to point out that all the paperwork was in kind of one side of the desk.
There's another part of the desk.
Yeah, I was kind of picturing like when he hit it with the shovel, like it was just that half that kind of all
Sure,
popped out.
yeah.
So then the other half is still locked, like the right side of the desk.
You ready for another shot at that there desk, Sean?
With your poop shovel?
Let me try it. We said athletics, right?
Yeah. 10. This time you hit it and one drawer pops open, not all of them. And it's empty.
Dang it. I'm gonna try another one.
So you're just kind of going down the line, whacking
Just
all
to
of them.
while he's doing this, John Valet is just like shouting like, "Oh, he is looking so hard for Brandon. But you're hiding real good. We have to look real hard."
That was an 8.
That one doesn't even pop open.
Oh shit.
There you
18.
go. The next two both pop open, and the middle one's also empty. The second one, or the third one, the bottom one, when you open it up, it looks like it's just got kind of it looks like it's empty, but you're able to see a very obvious kind of, not super obvious, but you two can see that it looks like it's got like a false bottom to it.
Well, let's investigate this bottom.
You you pop open this secret compartment, and you see that it's got a. This could be useful to you guys, maybe not. You see that it's got a dagger. It's a pretty nice looking, kind of like a Bowie dagger. Is it Bowie or Bowie? It's Bowie, isn't it?
Well, I believe
David
in
Bowie.
the southern U.S., people like to say Bowie, but
Bowie.
as I ain't necessarily from there, so I would probably say a Bowie knife.
Okay,
But,
one of those two.
But jambalaya would say Bowie knife.
Yeah. And then you do see that the tip of it, the top maybe like a quarter of an inch of it, is actually broken off though, so it might not be like the best
Something
damage
hit the tip.
wise.
Well, I figure you probably better use that, Sean. You're famous with your knife skills there.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I see. When we get out in the wilds, I'll probably be able to cobble something together. Use my ranger skills. Improvise. Well, if that's all there is, I guess we'll go. Wait, did Brandon have a weapon on him?
Brandon, he's got a 6-shooter on him and a knife.
Oh, he does.
Let's tie him up.
Oh no, not
And take his shit.
Well, did they take? I guess they would have taken our lassos, right?
Yeah, I don't think you would have your lassos.
Were there any rope lying around in here? Or in the other room? I guess he's still hiding under the desk. We can just go back through.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that would make sense for there to be rope in here.
I feel like if I had my shovel,
Well,
I'd have my rope.
they must have like irons or manacles or something, right? This is a jail.
Yeah, yeah. In the other room, we'll say that they've got some handcuffs.
Okay,
Manacles
well.
and DD.
We'll just jump on and be like, found you.
yeah, I think that's probably the best thing we'll do. We're just trying. Oh wait. I got an idea.
Okay.
Right. Hey, I wonder if we just look at Sean. The only place we ain't looked yet is under this desk. Oh, Brandon, we found you. Oh, you must be the champion of the hiders, there, Brandon.
Took y'all so long.
Oh, that was the best darn hiding I ever did see. You seen a magic trick before, Brandon?
Rabbits.
Well, kind of like rabbits, but you won't come over here in this cell, is where the light is best, and I will show you a new magic trick.
He's like
He
trying
has a
to get
6-shooter.
up. He's trying to get up from under his desk and.
Let me help you with that. I'm just to manhandle the desk like off his back.
Yeah, and he's able to get to his feet. Hey, I gotta tell you, I'm afraid of rabbits.
That's all right. It's not. I just said it's like the rabbits, but there won't be no real rabbits in here. Just come over here in this here cell. It's just we're perfect with the light coming in through them doors there. Now, you've been inside these cells before. You've seen people get locked in. You ain't seen them come out, right?
Everyone comes out.
Well, yeah, but but only when you say so, right?
I'm the boss.
Yeah, that's right. You step in there now. You put your hands through them bars like this. And I'm gonna go with my magical ranger powers. We go sim sada bim bada bim bada bomb. Brandon, you are viewed with the magic powers, and we will clap upon you the bracers of wonder. Are you ready, Brandon?
Hold
Put your hands through the bars there, son.
Wait,
Come on.
there's a rabbit.
No rabbits, I promise. You just put your hands through these bars like
Oh,
that.
I'm scared.
It's all right. I'm going to put the braces of power on you, and you will not be able to be attacked by rabbits no more, Brandon.
Ever?
Ever. Never again.
We're friends, so you won't lie to me, right?
Absolutely not. I would never lie to you, Brandon. We are his best friends. And friends do not hurt each other. I've already told you this. This is what friends do. We help each other. And I'm going to help you to never be attacked by rabbits again, Brandon. But I have to put on the braces of wonder on your wrist there, and you've got to do it through the bars of anti-rabbit. And then, when I finish the incantations, you will be protected from rabbits forever, Brandon.
Jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits, snow hares,
Bunny rabbits.
bunny rabbits.
Rabbit stew.
Well, rabbit stew ain't really gonna do you no harm.
Oh,
But
no,
yes,
I hate
never-
it. I hate it.
Well, it won't attack you. I feel pretty sure I can make those assurances, Brandon. You will not be attacked by any bowls of stew on my watch.
Okay, no one's gonna ever make me eat it again?
Never.
Okay.
The second he puts his wrist through the bars, I'm slapping the handcuffs on so we can't pull them back through. Now you gotta stay in that position for a while because the magic takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to soak in through the braces of wonder.
Like a
But
minute?
until then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these weapons off you because when the magic comes in, it might go in too hard and make your gun and your knife sort of hurt you.
I
So
don't
we'll just
know,
take
that
those
makes
away for
sense.
safety. Yeah, that's right. So you just
No,
you
I
just
don't
hold
know
a
if it
position
makes
there like
sense.
that. And you close your eyes now, and you like sing a song that makes you happy. You know, something like that. You just got to
No,
get your mind right to
I don't.
accept the magic that will stop you from ever being attacked by rabbits again.
I don't know any songs. Can you sing me a song?
I can sing you a little song. I'm gonna give you a little tune, and you can pick it up, and you just sing
Can you
that.
both? Can you both sing me a song?
Fuck. I guess so. You go first.
Bunnies are bad, be gone, bunnies.
No, like harmony at the same time. I like harmonies.
I don't know if we can do that. You know,
All
Daisy.
right. Okay. Sean, you know the tune to what was it? Oh my darling, Clementine.
Yeah.
Bad bunnies, bad bunnies, bad bunnies, go away. You are wearing braces of wonder, and there's no bunnies here today.
Just one more, please, both of you, because I'm still kind of scared.
And a one, and a two, and a three, and a four. Bad bunnies,
Bad bunnies, bad bunnies, bad bunnies.
go away. You are wearing braces of wonder, and there's no bunnies here today.
I do feel better now.
Oh shit.
Cool. Right. Well, I'll take the other knife and give Sean the revolver since he's pistol man.
Fucking bad bunnies.
You take up that song there, Brandon, and in no time at all, you'll be imbued with the power of anti-bunny.
Like a minute.
Yeah, or an hour or more. But you'll know you hear a real loud noise when you're done. Might sound a little bit like Sheriff Wild Hog shouting at you. But anyway, Brandon, you keep singing that song.
He closes his eyes.
Just walk out the door and go, check out my ass, and then Romulus drops out of the.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So yeah, outside it is now, as you could kind of tell from the windows in the jail. You can tell that it is now just nighttime out. Maybe like 10 o'clock at night. Streets are pretty quiet. This town's about the same size as West Hollow is. Also, I just realized that I mentioned earlier that the map you found, I said the map you found is not all of West Hollow, and now I'm thinking, wait a second, is West Hollow, was West Hollow the town you guys are from?
West Hollow is the town. We could be West Hollow, the town of West Hollow County or whatever.
Yeah, I forgot
we
what
never
the
really
name of this
established the
entire
name
kind
of
of
the province or whatever.
Yeah, I forgot what the name of like this entire kind of like zone area is. Maybe it is also West Hollow, and it is West Hollow, kind of like New York, New York.
Yeah,
we'll go with that. So it's about the same size as West Hollow is, and which would make you think it's probably got a similar population. And you can hear some commotion coming from a bar down the street, the Snail Shooter Saloon. But other than that, it seems like everybody's either at home, in bed, or getting ready for bed, or in that bar.
well, I guess if we was wanting to look around town, then nighttime while most folks is in the bar would be the right time to do it. On the other hand, we could just be like getting the fuck on and like get a real good head start while everybody's otherwise distracted.
One point I do want to, we talked about this last time, but it was, I guess, was it 4 weeks ago now? I guess it had to have been.
Yeah, because we had to cancel last time because of my microphone dying.
Yeah, so I guess if it's been 4 weeks, I want to make sure that we do point out this one thing that may help your decision one way or another, is that there were wanted posters of you two pretty much plastered around the town because
Yeah.
somebody dropped that anonymous tip that you two were the ones that killed Edna, and so the whole town is
They know
aware.
what we look like, basically.
Yeah, they think that you guys
So we,
killed
yeah,
Edna.
we
which
basically
was,
can't really get spotted. That we're probably liable to get hanged there and then, right? She was.
I'm gonna rub mud all over my face.
Saying.
Just
Yeah,
put mud
people-
everywhere.
People really liked Edna, so apparently Sheriff Wildhawk said that the town was pretty up in arms about it.
Well, I guess we should probably just fuck off then.
Yeah, probably.
On that map, did it is there any I don't know, woods or some some place that we could go and lay low for a while? Or can we see anything in the darkness?
That is a very good question. Let me pull up. I am kind of trying to stick to this actual map of here it is. All right, sorry, I had to pull it up. Copper Reach. So there are some foothills up to the north, and then there's some to the northwest of town. And you know that one set of the hills are some small mines, not anything like the mines, the haunted mines that you all went to earlier that were in the side of the mountain. But there's some small mines set up in those hills, and then it's kind of clear there's not really any wooded areas, but in those rolling hills you can at least kind of get lost in those hills.
Visual
Yeah.
range, yeah. Cool. Well, I guess we'll do that, and we'll rely on jambalay's survival skills. Try to find shelter somewhere out of the way where we can look through this here paperwork. But anyway, we'll mount up on Romulus, the 1,300-pound donkey.
Ass. Wait, how do we get that out again?
I take off my hat, and I say the command phrase, which is "check out my ass," and then he falls out of the hat.
Okay, I just wanted you to say that. Check out my ass. Oh, hey, there's a new tabletop audio track called Oregon Trail. So that's probably gonna be fitting for this. So yeah, you all can head up north, and like I said, you can kind of. If there were people here, it would be very hard to blend in on a 1,300-pound donkey. Luckily, it is so late, there's really not anybody out on the streets as you all thump your way down, or up towards those foothills.
Well, since I figure we're probably gonna have a rest, once we find somewhere to camp, I'm gonna cast. Oh, am I able to cast this on somebody else? No, it just says self, so no, I can't. Like I say, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. I was gonna cast it on Sean, but range is just myself, so I can't do that. So, yeah. And I'm going to talk to Romulus just to establish a rapport, since this is the first time that I really
Ah, okay.
Also, I want you to have a donkey voice.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Hey, Romulus, how's it going?
Oh, shit, you can talk?
Yeah, sometimes. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. You got any waffles?
You know what, Romulus? I do not. But now that I know you like waffles, I will make sure I have some for you next time. How's that?
Oh, well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Where we
good.
going?
Well, I figured we'd go try and find some way up in them foothills. Look for a little, somewhere a little bit out the way where people won't spot us. We'll get a nice little camp, and you can have a bit of a graze, and
some waffles.
Me and my associates. I can't guarantee there'll be waffles this time, Romulus. But like I say, next time I put you back in the hat, when I bring you out again, I'll make sure I have.
I'm gonna go back in the hat.
Yeah, but you won't even know that you was in there.
I knew I was in there the whole time. I've been in there a long time.
Well, I'm sorry. I mean, the thing is sometimes we need to keep you a secret, right? Because you're kind of like you're very special ass.
Oh, it's special.
Yeah, the
I
most
like
special
waffles?
ass I ever did see.
Because I can talk. Or because I'm
Well,
so
'cause you
big.
can talk and you're so big. Very big ass, big strong ass that lives inside a magic hat.
Do you see my brother?
Right. Remus, I believe, is his name, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, well, Sean's been looking into maybe getting a hat that contains your brother. But so far, we ain't found one yet. But if we can at all reunite your family, then we most assuredly will. Does he like waffles too?
Oh, hates them.
He hates them. What does Remus like?
Pancakes. Don't
Remus
he?
likes pancakes and you like waffles.
Yeah, I like them little squares.
Well, who doesn't, am I right?
They
Well,
look like little
Remus.
pockets for the syrup.
Syrup pockets is what everybody likes, let's be fair. Let me just have a rummage around and see what I got in my pockets for you. I must have something in my inventory.
I'm big. I need lots of food, lots of calories.
That's right.
I'll get
Well,
little. I'll get little.
I got 1 day's worth of rations, which is, compressed oat cakes. You want some of those?
That's all you got. I need lots of
Well,
calories.
that's all I got
I'll
for
get
now.
little.
But when we stop, I guess we can probably find, like I say, you can find something you can graze on, some berries and good stuff. Oh, come on. You got to rough it out in the wild sometimes, there, Ron. Can't all be waffles.
It can't all be waffles. That's the episode title right there. Somebody remind me. I want that to be the episode title. Alright. How far away are we talking?
Well, a couple of miles. It ain't too far.
Alright, that's like 8 footsteps for me. You see how big my legs are?
Yeah, very big. You was a strong donkey. Do you prefer being called a donkey or an ass?
Donkey. Less
Donkey,
sexual.
all right. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. You ever consider yourself much of an acrobat, Romulus? I bet you're real good at, landing on your feet, all graceful like.
No, I'm real big. I've never tried it.
But tough, right? You're pretty tough.
Yeah, but I got some waffles in me. Got my bones strong.
Yeah, so I mean, if you was to fall, say, 5 or 6 feet, you'd be okay, right?
5 feet.
Yeah,
He looks at his foot. 5 of these?
not 5 of your feet. If you was to fall from say the height of the top of your head, you'd be okay, right?
If I had waffles that day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you wouldn't hold a grudge against somebody who made you fall that far, would
If
you?
they gave me waffles.
Well, that's good to know. It's good to know. This has been a good talk, Romulus. Good talk. I will make sure that I have waffles on hand anytime I can.
I can't wait to see how we do that.
Oh, I guess we got. Well, we
You
got
do
the,
have that cook fire now, don't
We've
you?
got the cook fire.
You
Yeah.
got the upgraded cook fire last episode, or 2 episodes ago.
Cool. Right. Well, I think that's as much of a conversation as John Valay needs to have with your
Fast.
now. You know how to bribe him to not be angry about being dropped out of a hat all the time.
Waffles.
Weaponized. Being a weaponized donkey. Yeah, I guess we'll just make for the hills. See if we
Okay.
can find an abandoned claim or something we can hunker down in.
Wait,
Okay.
the donkey from Shrek likes waffles. Is that why you did that?
In my mind, first thing I was gonna try to do was, is his name just fucking Donkey?
I think so.
Yeah.
Does he have a fucking name?
That movie's
Uh,
bizarre, dude.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
The first thing I thought when you said you wanted to talk to a donkey and I had no voice prepared was, I'll just fucking talk like that donkey from Shrek. And I was like, I don't know how to fucking talk like that
No, don't do
donkey
that.
from
Yeah, you would not get away with that.
Yeah, I could not. I could not do.
You can't pull that off.
I can't pull any mimicry off at all. Okay, so yeah, it takes.
And nor should you try with that particular voice either. It would not come across well.
That's true.
So it takes not super long on Romulus's gigantic legs to get up into the hills.
Fucking big donkey. Like for the benefit of our listeners who haven't heard us talk about this before, Google Romulus the donkey and prepare yourselves.
And Remus.
Yeah, Romulus and Remus. They are real donkeys in real life. They are the first and second largest donkeys in the world, and they are brothers in real life.
Isn't that wild that they're first and second and they're brothers?
Yeah, 1,300 pounds of donkey.
2,600 pounds if you combine them.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Dude,
Anyway.
the thing's 6 feet tall.
Yeah, it's ginormous. Like you see it like with the stable people or whatever, like handling it. It
Looks fake.
It looks like it's gonna fucking eat them.
Yeah, looks Photoshop.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're able to make it up at least to the foothills. Roll me a survival check. You will. Cool.
You're actually pretty good at that, being a ranger.
Yeah, that's true. Are you? What's
25,
nat
26, that's a crit.
26. Holy shit.
Man, we ain't just surviving, we thriving, Sean.
Yeah.
You can tell exactly where you are on the map. You are on one of the sections of the foothills that are probably next to one of the circles. When I say next to, I mean probably like a hour long walk to it. So you're just kind of able to piece that together from just the stars and where you're at right now. But you do find a nice kind of open clearing to chill out and to, sit down and try to eat some food or whatever you guys need to do for the night.
Jambalaya
Nice.
is the best naked and afraid partner.
I just keep rolling them crits. Well, I guess we're gonna make a fire, so at least we've got enough light to try and read these papers by.
Yeah, I think
And-
with that nat 20, I think you're able to just
yeah,
carry
just
the-
like we'll just make camp basically, best as we can.
Yeah, I think you all would have your bad rolls since that's like part of your gear you've got. It's pretty much just bad rolls. What's up with Romulus? Does he go back in the hat? Or is he just like there with you now?
Well, I don't know. The thing is, I don't know when he kind of spawns. Does he have like any kind of like tack or anything on him, like saddles, or is he just a fucking giant donkey?
It's
like
just a
naked?
giant donkey, I think. No saddle
Well-
or anything. And I think
I
do
did
you
promise
just, like,
him
put
waffles
the-
the next time I let him out.
Do you just like put the hat on his head and then he gets
Well,
sucked
that's
back
apparently
into-
how it works. That's apparently how it works. I put the hat back on his head, and then he just goes back up into the hat. I guess. I don't rightly trust him to just stay here without being, tied or something. But I also don't want to make you mad by not having waffles for him the next time I let him out the hat like I promised I would. So, I guess the first thing is, can we improvise some kind of ingredients to make waffles with by the campfire?
You guys do have the chef feet. I think you would need flour. Yeah, you need eggs, bare eggs, some milk, flour. I think bare minimum. Flour, eggs,
Well,
and
I guess
milk.
that'll be our side quest for next time.
Now remember, you're at home. Like the fire kit, the campfire kit that you guys bought from Gnome Depot, that came like fully stocked with ingredients. That was pretty much like the entire cost of it, was just like a gigantic thing of ingredients. But I picture you guys like having like ingredient racks and shit at home with that, and not just carrying it around at all times.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But what I'm saying is can we improvise something that looks enough like a waffle to convince a donkey? Not can we actually make like restaurant quality waffles? I don't know. We'll just smash some acorns together or something, like, you know. It's only got to be good enough to confuse a donkey.
Yeah, what's your plan to do that? Just smash acorns or something?
Well, no. What we do is we get all kinds of edible roots. You know, you need something to bind it. So, I guess ideally, if we could find an egg, that'd be good. But any kind of sticky plant, so perhaps some like burdock root, something like that. We get that, we like crush that down so it's all fibrous, sticky, and then then we're gonna get some maybe some pine nuts or acorns, something like that with a bit of texture, and then we'd smash them in together, press it down real good, and then you just while it's still wet, we just push in little indentations there, like a waffle, because that's what he likes. He says he likes the divots, right? So we'll make sure it's got divots in it, and then if there's a maple tree nearby, maybe we can tap it for some syrup.
I was gonna say, you do know that one of his favorite things is the syrup. He said makes it.
There you go. We just cover any old thing that we can. I've still got some oat biscuits in my ration pack, right? So if we can find a maple tree and tap that and just cover it in maple syrup. Because that only takes seconds to make, I'm sure.
So what we'll do is, it's going to be a very hot, because we did mention that there's really no trees around this area. So you're going to have to roll a very good survival check.
What about some agave from some cactuses? We could fool 'em.
Anyway, I'll roll a survival check.
I don't know what that is. What is agave? Oh,
it's sugar.
What the fuck?
It's like a sugar syrup.
So yeah, Jambalaya, you're not able to. You know that this
God damn it.
walk down here, you didn't see any trees at all on the sky, on on the horizon, and then from here with your campfire, you can tell that there's probably no trees around here, especially maple trees.
There's a long shot. How about I weave some grass into a little net shape, waffle shape. Let's see if that convinces him. How about can I do a persuasion on Romulus that's something edible for him that is a waffle?
Sure.
See if I convince him that
A
something is a
deception
waffle.
check, I think it would be.
Yeah, deception. I guess it would be. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna guess. I'll have to guess some grass and just weave it together into a waffle shape.
Oh god.
Here we go, Romulus. I got you a nice waffle. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? That is not a waffle.
Oh, my mistake.
Ask him what a waffle is.
I'll eat it.
What is a waffle?
You get flour, eggs, butter, sugar, mix it all together, put it in a pan, poke it a couple times with a stick, and then you just cover that bad boy with syrup.
Well, you
I'll
do know
eat
your
this,
waffles.
though.
All right, well, that's good. Here you go. I made it all nice for you.
Yeah, he just one bite just almost takes your fucking hand off.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Put your hat back on him and suck him back in. I'm debating on. So I know the plan is to go through these papers, and I'm debating on. Okay, we'll leave on that. You guys now that you guys have time to go through these papers, instead of having a any kind of role for it. Now that you've got
we
as
just
much
take
time
the
as
time
you
to do
want,
it.
you got a whole night to do it.
Yeah, man, you've got 2 weeks then to come up with what's in these papers and give us a synopsis.
Well, no, I was gonna leave on you guys seeing a couple things in this paper, in the papers.
Well, I'll retract my sarcasm then.
No, yeah, you guys are able to kind of go through these papers, and a lot of them are kind of like accounting papers for the town of Copper Reach, but you start to just notice that as you're looking through them all, there's some numbers that just like don't add up. Just the amount of supplies that are coming into the town, and then the gold going out of the town to like buy those supplies, and it's not really matching up. Like it seems like the gold amounts, and if you actually like tally up the expenses, like the gold going out is a lot more than like the supplies coming in and stuff, and it's not really shaping up. It definitely looks like there's a lot of like fudgery in these numbers.
If there's one thing I cannot abide, it's fudgery, Sean. I will not tolerate financial fudgery under my watch.
And with that, I think we'll end there for the next time. I can't believe you guys. I didn't. A lot of things tonight I did not see. I did not see the hide and go seek. I did not know how you guys were gonna get out past Brandon. I did not see how you guys were gonna get out of town. This is a good night. Gerardo, what do you want to plug before we head out?
Hi everybody, I'm Gerundu. You can find me on Twitter at Gerundu. I'm Silas Lancaster in Roll for Weird. We play that live every third Friday of the month. We're also on your pod feeds anywhere you find podcasts as Roll for Weird. Obviously, I'm Jambalot Pendergrass in this year's show. You can find us every other Saturday live here on Twitch, and usually on the Wednesday of that week you will find an episode drop. Unfortunately, due to technical issues last time, we are out of sync for this set of weeks, but we'll be back soon. What else do I do?
So many.
I do Dice Talk alongside the very talented and handsome Jeremy. And then coming back soon as well will be Modrus Bloodspot Arena.
I cannot wait for that to come back.
Like Squirrel.
I really can't.
And then we've got some secret stuff coming up.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming out in October.
For the autumn.
Gonna be a real treat for everybody, and I'm very excited for it. Sean, what do you want to talk about?
Nothing.
That beautiful singing voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, my darling.
Oh my darling.
And yeah, so check out, obviously if you're not following us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/MajesticGooseNetwork. I know a lot more people listen to the podcast than watch the Twitch streams. I do suggest stopping by a Twitch stream, since we are always caught up on the podcast before leading into the Twitch. So if you listen to it and you're all caught up, then swing by it can't always be waffles. Come swing by a Twitch stream before, because then it's a lot of fun, and yeah, it's cool to see it live. Also, we've got Doom Clock is a new show I've been doing, which is the first Friday of every month on Twitch, and then also it's kind of a weird staggered Monday release schedule for the podcast feed, so go check that out. If you haven't yet left us a rating review on this show on Apple Podcasts, please do. That helps us so much. And
tell your friends if they're interested in fucking cowboys and dick jokes.
Yes, if they like dick jokes, really big deal. Cowboys, and or Dungeons and Dragons, any of those three, send them our way. And then the last thing I guess I'll plug is that Halfway to Heroes Campaign 2 should be coming out very soon, within like the next maybe August. If not, it'll be very, very early September, like the first Tuesday of September. We recorded our wrap-up Q&A of Campaign 1, and we are all ready to record Episode 1 of Campaign 2. And I don't want to wait anymore on that. It's been a long time, and I'm excited to get that out. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think that's all I got. So thank you all for listening and or watching. And we will be live in 2 weeks with the podcast dropping on Wednesday in like, I guess 10 days is probably how that math works out. Or 11 days. Something like that. Thank you, everybody.
Too late.
Bye.
Bye.